Hi, Jamie. So I was actually going to do a video on Shopify and how it redirects to product URLs that and the non-canonical version, which basically means linking to the version that you don't want indexing Google. And with internal linking, it needs to be consistent. All of your internal links in the website should be pointing to the canonical version, meaning the version you would want indexed. So all of the page equity and page authority are linking to the pages you want indexed, right? So any page that has existing amount of authority is then linking and transferring that authority to pages you want ranking. Make sense? Well, out of the box, Shopify does not do that. And what they do instead is they link to the non-canonical version. Why? I don't know. I've been going back and forth for years with Shopify as to why they do that, but they do that anyway. So, for example, I'm on your Halo engagement rings at the moment. And if you click on, let's say, the Juliet engagement ring, the address bar is Paul Bram / collections, which you have to keep. Then the collection name, which is Halo Diamond Rings, which is a little bit different than Halo engagement rings. You know, that can be, you can talk about that all day. And then products and Juliet. Now, if I go and have a look in the source code, the canonical is the version which just products and then the product name. So if I open that up in another tab, this is technically now an orphan URL. There's no internal links to it. So you've got orphan URL problems. Shopify loves creating orphan URL problems. So if I go then and check whether this non-canonical version is indexed, which you go site, paste the URL, and it's not indexed. But if I take out the part that is now it's the canonical version of the product URL, and I press enter, it's indexed. So why would you be linking Shopify to a product URL that is the non-canonical version, the version you don't want indexed, in exchange for the version you want indexed? That's something that I would do really quickly. And then you have to use something like Cloudflare, because Shopify doesn't allow you to redirect URLs that don't 404, that are essentially not broken. And then what I would do is, just to make sure you don't have any orphan URLs, I would go to Cloudflare and I would redirect 301 redirect this version of the URL to this version of the URL, probably because you will have a lot of external links pointing to this page, right? You could have external links pointing to this page from Vogue, from Marie Claire, from Modern Wedding, wherever, any of your sort of products that are the non-canonical version. And by 3.1 redirecting it, you are now consolidating that page authority. Okay. I would never build a product URLs like this, but with Shopify, you don't have that level of control over your product URL. You have to have products in the URL. And so I would personally do it very, very different. With Shopify, you don't have that ability. So that's how I would handle it in the best case scenario. Thank you so much, Paul. And hopefully you found this valuable.